Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's edition of MPWF Superstars. I'm DJ Johnny Feelgood, and here we are tonight, and oh no, not this again, ladies and gentlemen, not this again. It's the YouTube shareholder, Steve Hurley, the president of Car Wrestling, and when he showed up on MPWF Annihilation, he changed the entire face of the brand when he named the Dynasty as a new management. I mean, he hasn't said much, but his short words have created so much animosity on the Annihilation brand. I mean, what more does this man want to say? What more can this man do? Unfortunately, he is in control of us, as he is the one who keeps us broadcasters on the YouTube network. So without YouTube, there's no MPWF. And I guess that's where his power lies, but I want the MPWF chairman to get involved with this situation. I want him to get involved with what this man has to say about the MPWF. And again, he's going to pick up the mic and talk. I don't know if you can call that a successful episode of Annihilation. Well, that's BS. The Dynasty wants a rest from creative booking. Oh, what? Steve Hurley has said that MPWF Annihilation will not have any of their superstars compete on Superstars this week. How can Core Wrestling be featured at its best when half of the MPWF aren't competing on Superstars? This is supposed to be the only weekly episodic television show the MPWF holds, and the Annihilation brand isn't here. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But ladies and gentlemen, we move into our first contest of the evening. And here is Bryan Barbatus, who is a disciple of the Prince of Darkness. And whatever that sacrifice that Helios Christ did to him a few weeks back on War, it has completely changed him, and he is now down with the devil. Last week, Zack Ryder tried to speak to him on War, but he destroyed Zack Ryder, busted him open. Zack Ryder is being concussed, attacked him with steel steps, hit him with a Kensington Oval. It was a vicious beatdown, but he is in competition here tonight on MPWF Superstars. You see Satos accompanying him to the ring. I have no idea what more of the Darkness plans to do on the MPWF War brand. There is so much pandemonium on both sides of the spectrum, with the Dynasty ruling the MPWF Annihilation with the word of Steve Hurley. And now you got the Darkness, who is really taking over MPWF War. And here is his opponent, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Taylor Andrews, and Taylor Andrews is waiting to find out if Vern Mongo will accept his challenge. But I mean, for the meantime, Taylor Andrews has to take on Bryan Barbatus. So Taylor Andrews is a blue chipper here in the MPWF. I mean, he hasn't been here too long. He hasn't been wrestling too long as well. He won a competition to get here. And now he's living out his dream as an MPWF superstar, and he's under the management of Tommy Douglas. But I mean, it's a bold move for him challenging an MPWF legend like Vern Mongo to a match at Halloween Havoc. I hope that Vern Mongo accepts the challenge. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And usually I would say this should be a great high-flying contest, a quick match between these two men, but I'm not sure what Bryan Barbatus is going to do in this matchup. I'm not sure what's on his mind. Oh, bouncing off the ribbons here, drop kick right, Taylor Andrews right in the face. Bryan Barbatus, the one starting this match off strong right now. And again, as you can see, Sato's on the outside the ring. Systematic Carnage, a part of the Prince of Darkness, will take on Jim Jocko tomorrow night at MPWF Halloween Havoc. And their leader, the leader of the Darkness, Helios Christ, the World's Heavyweight Champion, will be defending his championship in a 6-man Hell in a Cell matchup. That is going to be a vicious and brutal contest. And now Taylor Andrews round with the waist here. Oh, Bryan Barbatus fights back with an elbow here. Now Barbatus now in the headlock and going for a power slam, which he connects on Taylor Andrews. So Taylor Andrews is yet to pick up a win here in the MPWF. But again, like I said, that's very understandable. Taylor Andrews is as green as grass. He is not well versatile in the ring yet. I mean, he is showing that he has some athleticism to him, as you see with that move off the top rope. Great move there by Taylor Andrews, and it's enough to get Sato's riled up on the outside of the ring. And Bryan Barbatus kicks out there. But I mean, he still has a long way to go, and hopefully Tommy Douglas can, you know, bring that out of him. I have no idea why I keep saying the word Taylor. I mean, I guess Taylor Andrews is in the ring right now. But Bryan Barbatus, Irish whip now, sending Taylor Andrews into the ropes. What a move there by Bryan Barbatus, using his quickness, some of that island style, and there's a back suplex. Now Barbatus undoing the turnbuckle, and now exposing the the brass ring that we've seen him use in the past on Zack Ryder. And now look at these elbows by Bryan Barbatus. Here's that combination, and Taylor Andrews is being dropped. And Bryan Barbatus, I mean, he still has his taunts going, so I really don't know what is up with this man. But Bryan Barbatus now off the ropes here with a corkscrew, but Taylor Andrews is able to move out the way. And now Taylor Andrews going for a submission. And no, oh, just working at the leg of Bryan Barbatus. And now Taylor Andrews, Irish whip, sending Bryan Barbatus right to the unprotected turnbuckle here. And now big clothesline out the corner by Taylor Andrews, almost popping the head right off the shoulders. Now Taylor Andrews going high risk here and connects with a diving elbow. Taylor Andrews now taking control of this matchup as he goes for the cover. 1, 2, and oh, Bryan Barbatus able to kick out. Taylor Andrews now bouncing off the rope here, and oh wow, what a hurricane rana by Bryan Barbatus. And now what is this? Turning him around. Barbatus now going for a back suplex, and he connects. A beautiful back suplex, folding him up like an accordion. But again, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get a double dosage of women's action at Halloween Havoc. Sasha Fierce is going to go one-on-one with Yoshiharu Atari in what should be a fantastic female matchup. Holy shit, I cannot speak. But ladies and gentlemen, also we're going to see a women's title match as Michelle McCool looks to take out the woman she brought into the MPWF, Helga, and take her MPWF Women's Championship as well. That should be a great matchup too. And now Bryan Barbatus. Oh, what a drop kick. What a drop kick. Clipping the shoulders of Taylor Andrews. And Bryan Barbatus now turning Taylor Andrews around here. And now, oh, what a move there. Beautiful DDT by Barbatus. And Barbatus, as you can see, is happy with what is going on right now. Happy with the control he has. Big kick to the gut now. Bryan Barbatus going right back to those elbows. The bionic elbow is coming by Bryan Barbatus as he nails Taylor Andrews. And now Barbatus going to go for the Kensington Oval. And here it is. Kensington Oval connects on Taylor Andrews. And here he goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Taylor Andrews is still yet to win a matchup here in the MPWF. Bryan Barbatus picks up a big victory here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And I mean, what more can the Darkness do here in the MPWF? What more are they up to? I mean, I'm sure they're capable of more, but I mean, I guess that all resides in the factors whether or not Helios Christ will retain the world title in the Hell in a Cell match. I mean, there will be only darkness over the MPWF War brand if Helios Christ can retain that championship. Oh wait, there's Masko and Richard Hawkins, and they just jumped Taylor Andrews. And they are now assaulting this kid. And I bet they feel proud of themselves right now. And they've just assaulted Taylor Andrews for no reason. And look, Craig David and Tommy Douglas heading to ringside and clearing the ring out and saving Taylor Andrews. Richard Hawkins, Craig David, and Tommy Douglas will all be a part of the 6-man Hell in a Cell match at Halloween Havoc tomorrow night for a chance to become the World's Heavyweight Champion. And now look, Vermongo just said that he accepts Taylor Andrews' challenge. So it's going to be Vermongo versus Taylor Andrews at Halloween Havoc. I mean, everything's getting intense here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait, Tommy Douglas, though. Tommy Douglas turning on Craig David. And here comes a Douglas bomb. Douglas bomb by the Canadian hero. And Tommy Douglas basically says to Craig David that I want the World Heavyweight Championship. And it will be every man for himself. Taylor Andrews attacking Craig David and knocking him down. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be an intense matchup, our main event. 6 men, 1 cell, 1 championship. Who will win, ladies and gentlemen? Will it be that man standing in the ring right there? Will it be the man who's knocked out? Or will it be the man who's walking up the ramp right now cowardly and won't get in the ring with Tommy Douglas? It's going to be a brutal match, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you have a passion? Something that you live for? That you sacrifice for?
That you give everything to without blinking an eye?
WrestleMania.
That's my passion.
My passion. The thing you dream about.
But what you do makes you who you are. WrestleMania 20. Madison Square Garden.
Where it all begins. Again.
WrestleMania.
And welcome back to MPWF Superstars, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are with our next contest of this evening. And it is a #1 contenders match for the MPWF Tag Team Championship. The California Dragons will meet the Goth Society. And I know what some of you are thinking. Oh my god, they're facing each other again. This is getting stale. Tag team division sucks. There's no tag teams on the MPWF 4 brand. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think the California Dragons or the Goth Society could give two. They are in the ring right now, and the only thing they are focused on is winning the MPWF Tag Team Championship. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, the tag team division is expanding on the War brand. Tommy Douglas and Taylor Andrews, they're a tag team. I mean, we have the Darkness, who are now, it looks like Bryan, Barbados, and Satos could be gunning for those tag team championships. I mean, the tag team rivalry between L.Mathematics, Hugh Charles, and the T.Sparxx brothers is far from over. And we'll see that later on tonight, because in our main event, it's going to be Ryan Sparxx versus Hugh Charles here tonight on Superstars, because the Annihilation brand is not a part of this broadcast, thanks to Steve Hurley and YouTube. The same people, the same giants that enforce the WMG, YouTube is trying to kill core wrestling before, but now they're trying to kill it on a more physical front. And they say that it's for the best, but I don't believe that. How could it be for the best when the Annihilation brand can't compete tonight? For ladies and gentlemen, right now it's about the #1 contendership match. Who is going to get a shot at the Tag Team Championships live in Munich, Germany for episode 20 of 4? Will it be those guys right there, the Goth Society, or will it be the California Dragons? We're about to find out, because I bet you, ladies and gentlemen, that this match is going to be like a house of fire. They're going to put it on like neck bone. It's going to be a #1 contenders match.
Don't affect me. That's right.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that MPWF Halloween Havoc is tomorrow night. So make sure you tune in. Sunday, Halloween Havoc. And both men now. Victor Dragon in the blue tights. Shift in the, well, black jeans. It's not really tights he's wearing. They are very skin tight, but nonetheless. Victor Dragon now with a monkey flip, knocking down Shift. So the Goth Society, they've been tag team champions previously before we went to YouTube. And on YouTube when they won the tag team titles at MPWF TLC when they defeated some bad motherfuckers, Jim Jocko and Roscoe Jenkins, for those titles. They lost the tag team championships at MPWF Backlash to L.Mathematics and Hugh Charles. And then L.Mathematics and Hugh Charles, only after 3 weeks of holding the championships, lost the titles to the T.Sparxx brothers at MPWF SummerSlam. So we've seen quite a few title changes recently in the tag team division. Not as much as the WWE Championship has been changed hands between John Cena and Alberto Del Rio, but that's for a different story at a different time. Right now, here is the English-born superstar, Dagger, Irish whipping Victor Dragon in the ropes. And now look at the mad hops of Dagger as he now goes for a monkey flip here on Victor Dragon. Again, ladies and gentlemen, my commentary may be skewed tonight. It may be skewed for the rest of this week, but if you haven't endured midterms in university yet, then you won't understand. But they are a bitch. And Dagger now goes for the cover. And 2, and oh, Dre Dragon breaks up the count here. And now, oh, what a punch there by Dagger. He's trying to fight back, and he isn't happy about that at all. Dre Dragon now. Oh, no, sorry. Drop kick to Victor Dragon. I mean, Dagger and Dre, there's both D's. I mean, bound to mess up the names at some point. But Dagger now. Oh, missing the drop kick. Nice reversal there by Victor Dragon. No. And now Dagger going back to a headlock, and now European uppercut. And now twisting the wrist here. And now, oh, Victor Dragon with a reversal. This is quite technical between these two men in this tag team match. And, oh, nice forearm there by Victor Dragon, as he now tags in Dre. So again, these guys will be facing either the T.Sparxx brothers or L.Mathematics and Hugh Charles, because those two teams will be facing each other at Halloween Havoc tomorrow night for the MPWF Tag Team Championships. And now, oh, what a drop kick off the top rope by Dre Dragon, knocking down Dagger. Now going for the cover here, trying to finish this match. One, and oh, Shift breaks up the count. And now, oh, look at these shots there by Dre Dragon, as Dragon now throwing Dagger into the ropes. And Dre now tagging in Victor, and now here comes a double team move, and wow, every team in car wrestling does that double team move. They really need to mix and match the tag team moves on this game. Every time you see either the drop toe hold elbow or the crossbody off the top rope. But the California Dragons are going to use it because it's effective, and it seems to be working on Dagger right now. And Victor Dragon now, as he tags in Dre. Oh, wow, look at these shots to the face now. And Dre Dragon now with a bulldog, dropping Dagger right on his face. And the English Boy Superstar needs to tag in Shift. His favorite football team is Portsmouth. And as a, oh, DDT. Some useless information for you. And now Dre Dragon picking him up. Now going for a net breaker. And he connects with a net breaker. Big time net breaker there by Dre Dragon. And now Dre, what's he going to do here? Turning Dagger around, throwing him into the ropes. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, many people have asked the MPWF, will we be switching to WWE 12 when it comes out? Yes, we will. And we will be providing the Royal Rumble for you on WWE 12. Wow, what a 450 splash there by Victor Dragon on Dagger. And as he now goes for the cover, 1, 2, and no, Shift breaks up the count. But if WWE 12 sucks, we will be switching to SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, because that game is awesome. And yeah, may not be any cutscenes, but you'll see what a three-handle credenza is, or you know, a Queen Angelito stretch. And I don't even think people know what a sharpshooter is these days. But Victor Dragon out going high risk here with a crossbody and misses. Well, that was a fail on Victor Dragon's part. Now there is giving the Goth Society some time to fight back, but Victor Dragon fights back with a chin breaker. And now a forearm smash. And now throwing Shifter away with a monkey flip. And now Victor Dragon now heading to the top rope. Victor Dragon looking to go high risk here. And he does well with the knees up the top rope. What a move by Victor Dragon. But Shift kicking him in the gut. And now throwing him inside the ring. And now Victor Dragon now looking to tag in Dre. And now Irish Whip sending Dagger into the ropes. And now there's a forearm smash. And the California Dragons have controlled the majority of this matchup. What the hell am I talking about? And oh, go around with the waist lock. There's a shot to the back of the head. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have any script in front of me when I'm calling these matches. This is just coming off the top of my head as I speak. So this is just me spewing out crap for half an hour, however long Superstars lasts. So you gotta bear with me. Oh wait, Dre Dragon now picking him up, and now Dagger going around with the waist lock, and now twisting the wrist. And Dagger really needs to make a tag to Shift. That is his main priority in this matchup. If he expects the Goth Society to somehow find a way to fight back in this matchup, he needs to make the tag. But the crowd here tonight seems to be on the side of the Goth Society, not on the side of the California Dragons. And now, oh wow, what an elbow. Another elbow. And that Bulldog was effective as it busted Dagger open. And Dre Dragon now, oh, missing the clothesline. Dagger now. Go for the Russian leg sweep. Hits the Russian leg sweep. Dagger hits the Russian leg sweep. And now he tries to make the tag to Shift. And he gets it. Shift now getting inside the ring. Shift dropping Dre. Shift now looking to hit Victor Dragon. Knocks him off the apron. Ladies and gentlemen, will we be seeing it? Sliced bread number 2. What a move there by Shift. And Shift now looking to go for the cover off the sliced bread. Here it is. 1, 2. And oh, Victor Dragon breaks up the count. And this tag team matchup still continues. And now there's a monkey flip. And now what's going on here? Oh, what an elbow there. What an elbow by Shift. As Shift now telling Dre Dragon, get up. I got something more sweet for you. It's the Irish Whip now. Sending Dagger, well, Dre Dragon into the ropes. My God, they need to change their names. Maybe Dagger should be... Nah, never mind. It's Dagger and Dre Dragon. What am I talking about? Dre Dragon, though, needs to make a tag to Victor Dragon. But that miss there, that botch, may have just given the California Dragons all the time they need. But never mind, Dre Dragon trying to amp up this crowd. And that was a big mistake as Shift drops him. And now Shift going for the elbow. And oh, what a kick to, what a side kick there by Shift as he throws Dre Dragon into the ropes now, throwing him away. And now what is this? Shift headed to the top rope here. Shift now, watch it. Oh wow, what a drop kick right to the face. Big time drop kick by Shift as he now tags in Dagger. Dagger now. Oh wow, what the hell happened there? God, never mind. Goddamn glitches. Dagger now with a leg drop off the top rope. Hits Dre Dragon as he now gets prepared. Oh wait, Dre Dragon with the nip up. Dre Dragon. Oh my goodness. Here it comes. Alabama slam out of nowhere. Alabama slam out of nowhere. Now going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. I did not see that one ending that way. That was literally out of nowhere that the California Dragons were able to pick up the win, and they are now the #1 contenders for the MPWF Tag Team Championships. They are currently the best tag team in the California wrestling circuit, and they are now have a chance to become the best tag team in the world and the MPWF if they can beat either the T.Sparxx brothers or L.Mathematics and Hugh Charles for the tag team championships on episode 20 of MPWF War. That was a fantastic match. And ladies and gentlemen, you can catch MPWF Annihilation every Thursday on the MPWF 2012 channel. But this is quite the surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Bryan Adams is apparently making his way to the ring. And he will also be one of the competitors in the 6-man Armageddon Hell in a Cell match at Halloween Havoc. But again, this is quite the surprise. I did not expect this at all. But it's great to see Bryan Adams. You can never be upset to see this man. What a roller coaster of a month that Bryan Adams is. Why does everyone have similar names in the MPWF? Who decided that? Why is there 2 Bryans on one show? God damn it, but never mind. Bryan Adams making his way to the ring. He's obviously going to address what's going to take place at Halloween Havoc. Let's hear what he has to say. Usually it's something good. It's a lot better than being stuck in a casket for a month. That's what he had to suffer. I mean, he is the former world champion. T.Sparxx defeated him for the world championship, and he's looking to get back that title at Halloween Havoc. Oh yeah, I want to see a fight between Bryan Adams and T.Sparxx right now. Probably show Steve Hurley what real car wrestling is about. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Bryan Adams and Zack Ryder are best friends. And Brian Barbatus took out his best friend. So Bryan Adams obviously going to be furious about that. But, oh wow, now this is quite the surprise as well, ladies and gentlemen. That is the music of the protector of the MPWF of Apollo. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. It's also being heavily rumored that Apollo will be changing themes at Halloween Havoc. Now, right now, that is just a rumor. And if you want to find out if it's true or not, you have to tune in to Halloween Havoc tomorrow night. But Apollo making his way to the ring, and we were supposed to see a main event between Apollo and Bryan Adams on War, but it was broken up as the cell came down, and both men were trapped inside the cell and were taken out by T.Sparxx. And both men obviously aren't happy about that, but Apollo interrupting Bryan Adams, and ladies and gentlemen, the testosterone levels may be too high in the ring. We may end up seeing a fight right now. Oh. Guess Bryan Adams doesn't care about being censored. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to come to blows. They're going to come to blows. But wait, there's the Disciples of the Darkness. And Apollo and Bryan Adams now taking them out. Bryan Barbatus and Satos trying to jump Apollo and Adams before Halloween Havoc for Helios Christ. We haven't seen Helios Christ yet tonight. Will we see him? But we see his disciples as they're getting annihilated by Bryan Adams and Apollo. And why the hell are both Bryans in the ring at the same time? This shit's getting too confusing, my goodness. And now Apollo got Satos up, but oh wow, what a slam there by Apollo. And Bryan Adams and Apollo not allowing themselves to get taken out this early. They want to fight, and that's what they're getting. A fight right now. And oh wow, what a shot there by Bryan Adams. Apollo now going for an ankle lock. Bryan Adams now dropping Bryan Barbatus with a net breaker. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, so much fighting, so much war before Halloween Havoc. And now Apollo with a big boot to Satos right in the face. And Bryan Adams and Apollo are absolutely annihilating the Disciples of the Darkness. And now wait, look at this. Bryan Adams, ladies and gentlemen, going for the muscle buster. Apollo kick to the gut. Apollo now going for the sit down powerbomb. The halls of Athens have fallen. And now Bryan Barbatus getting thrown away by Bryan Adams. And Bryan Adams, oh, what a big elbow. What a big elbow by Adams as he now throws Barbatus into the turnbuckle. And now both of them in the turnbuckle. Now Apollo knocking them both down. And their plan did not go the way they wanted it to. Apollo now throwing Satos to the outside the ring. He's gone. And now Bryan Adams going after Bryan Barbatus, throwing him to the outside of the ring. And now he's gone. And now Apollo and Bryan Adams standing tall in the ring. And are they going to get back inside? I don't think so. The Princes of Darkness are going to leave right now. But the question is, what's going to happen at Halloween Havoc? Bryan Adams and Apollo certainly are going to be working together when they face each other in the Hell in a Cell match. They can't stand each other. But tonight, one night only, they pair up to take out the Princes of Darkness. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time for our main event here on MPWF Superstars. And again, you can check out MPWF 4 on Monday nights on the MPWF 2012 page. But here comes one half of the MPWF Tag Team Champions, Ryan Sparxx, the second youngest superstar in the MPWF. Him and his brother make up the T.Sparxx brothers and are under the management of Vern Mongo. Vern Mongo's clientele includes the T.Sparxx brothers and Richard Hawkins. Vern Mongo has dubbed them the future of the MPWF. I mean, right now they are the future and present of the tag team division. They're the current tag team champions. And you see Ryan Sparxx accompanied with his brother. Vern Mongo is currently being given a lot of pep talk to Richard Hawkins, is what I hear. Really preparing Richard Hawkins for the Raw Heavyweight Championship opportunity in that Hell in a Cell match. Like I said, things are getting really out of hand here in the MPWF on both sides of the spectrum. And this should end up being a war here tonight. And here comes a big man, Hugh Charles, ladies and gentlemen. In his very first matchup here in the MPWF, Hugh Charles won a championship. In his first match, he was picked by L.Mathematics to challenge the MPWF Tag Team titles, which they won at Backlash. Will that luck continue for Hugh Charles? Will he continue to win here in the MPWF? But he has to do that against one half of the Tag Team Champions tonight. I tell you right now, these two teams cannot stand each other. And you're going to see that not only in this matchup, but when they face each other for the tag team titles at Halloween Havoc. Wasn't this Heath Slater's own song? What happened to him? Oh wait, he's out because of the wellness policy. Idiot. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. None of our superstars failed wellness policy tests. And Hugh Charles certainly isn't going to fail no well in his policy test. Some people will look at him and think he's not wellness at all, but Hugh Charles is very athletic, ladies and gentlemen. Just big boned. And Ryan Sparxx taking his time, talking pep talk with his older brother. And now look at that. Wow, that was probably not the best move on Ryan Sparxx's playbook to invigorate the big man Hugh Charles, but Ryan Sparxx in control, using his speed and quickness. And Ryan Sparxx has really had a wonderful time here in the MPWF, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, since coming here when he debuted at the Royal Rumble in 2010 to showing up here, ladies and gentlemen, becoming a tag team champion, he's been very successful. And what a clothesline there. Big clothesline by Hugh Charles, knocking him down. Hugh Charles now picking Ryan Sparxx up. And now what is this here? Going for the backbreaker on Ryan Sparxx. And Hugh Charles now showing his absolute strength and power over Sparxx. And now Sparxx, Irish whip now, sending Hugh Charles into the ropes. Hugh Charles are able to hang on. And Ryan Sparxx now missing. Ryan Sparxx was a little overzealous. And Hugh Charles is able to take advantage. And now Charles, Irish whip, throwing Ryan Sparxx right into the steel steps. My goodness. And now look at T.Sparxx getting in the face of Hugh Charles, but Hugh Charles just pushed right past him. And you see T.Sparxx walking away. He don't want none of that. He doesn't want any of that. And if he does want some of that, there's L.Mathematics, who will be over there, he's going to give him some of that as well. There's just a lot of that happening in the ring. Or on the outside of the ring. You can take that the way you see it, have it the way you want it. Ryan Sparxx now, flow over DDT, connects on Hugh Charles. And I mean, the question is, who has most experience between Ryan Sparxx and Hugh Charles? I'd pretty much say it was the same. I mean, Ryan Sparxx has more MPWF experience, but Hugh Charles has been competing in our feeder league, our sister league, if you will, the WWF, the World Wrestling Future. And now Ryan Sparxx has Hugh Charles here. Irish whip, sending Hugh Charles into the ropes. And now Ryan Sparxx now. Wow! Oh, wow. Throwing Hugh Charles into the shoulder block. So into the shoulder, throwing his shoulder into the post. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a really long day for DJ Johnny Feelgood. Like I said, suffering from midterms. Midterms really coming out here. I mean, there's only so many essays you can write in a week. But Ryan Sparxx now, again throwing Hugh Charles right into the post. Shoulder first, as he looks like he's trying to wear out that arm. And if he wears out that arm, that restricts the world's strongest slam. And now Ryan Sparxx now, oh wow, with a hip, an atomic drop, and I thought he was going to go for a back suplex, but Hugh Charles may be too big for that. There's a knife hand chop. Ryan Sparxx now with the headlock. And again, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to sign up for the MPWF feeder league, the WWF, the World Wrestling Future, if you want to if you ever want to become a car wrestler, I mean, go to the MPWF.com, where you can check out and you can be trained by the likes of Marcus O'Reilly. You can be trained by the likes of King Alfred. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, King Alfred has signed a Legends deal and will be a trainer at the World Wrestling Future down in our arena. That's a great thing, ladies and gentlemen, to be trained by him. I can tell you that right now. He's an amazing athlete. But I mean, another man he trained, ladies and gentlemen, was Ricky Cash. And look at L.Mathematics. He isn't happy about the way this match is going, as Ryan Sparxx using the ropes to his advantage. But again, a man he trained was Ricky Cash, and he was unfortunately run over. Ricky Cash, ladies and gentlemen, has suffered some pretty serious injuries, including his legs and his arms. Thank God it didn't get his neck, which is really surprising. Something that I would have expected to happen, but he is recovering is what I'm hearing. He's trying his best. He's going to start physio next month. I mean, Ricky Cash tried to retire from the MPWF, but was stopped by an unknown assailant. Someone didn't want him to retire. Someone wanted to injure him before he retired. A big power slam there by Hugh Charles. The MPWF chairman is trying to investigate that. He will continue his investigation of Halloween Havoc. And now Hugh Charles bouncing off the ropes, and wow, just pushes Ryan Sparxx away, using his strength. And oh, what a big clothesline there. And Ryan Sparxx's face just met the big-ass chest of Hugh Charles. And now Charles throwing Sparxx into the turnbuckle here. What's he going to do now? As he now sets him up in the tender position on the top rope. Oh, what a shot there by Hugh Charles. And oh, Ryan Sparxx able to fight back this time with the elbow. Ryan Sparxx now looking to go high risk up the top rope here with a missile drop kick, and Hugh Charles moves out of the way. Hugh Charles now bouncing off the ropes. What a big clothesline. Hugh Charles, ladies and gentlemen, looks like a fat Mr. T. Certainly has the pizzazz of Mr. T, but misses that move, and if he hit that, that may have been it. That may have been the end of Ryan Sparxx, as he now goes for the cover here. 1, 2, And 3. No, Ryan Sparxx able to get out. Sorry, Hugh Charles able to get out. Ryan Sparxx didn't want to get out of that situation. Wanted it to be a 3 count. There's a DDT on Hugh Charles. As Ryan Sparxx now tells him to suck it. Ryan Sparxx now around with the waist up, but Hugh Charles fights back with the elbow. Hugh Charles now again knocking down Ryan Sparxx. And Ryan Sparxx now going for a big time backbreaker. Mike, wow. Just a fail on commentary. Just an absolute fail on commentary this week. And oh, there's a power slam. Didn't fail that one. And now Hugh Charles now bouncing off the ropes. And ladies and gentlemen, I was just sidelined. I was just distracted there. Tyrese Jordan is going around speaking to fans in the audience. Tyrese Jordan apparently just saw Real Steel. How was Real Steel?
It was fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Real Steel is fantastic. I really do tell you guys to go see it. It's a wonderful movie. Epic action. Robots just bashing each other. Go and see it, ladies and gentlemen.
That was Tyrese Jordan on Real Steel, and there was a World's Strongest Slam by Hugh Charles, and that may be it as he now goes for the cover. Here it is. 1, 2. Oh, that's it. Hugh Charles gets it off the World's Strongest Slam, and he ends this matchup. What a victory for Hugh Charles, and ladies and gentlemen, here are the replays of the matchup as he takes out Ryan Sparxx here with the backbreaker. Ryan Sparxx tried to use some underhanded tactics in this matchup, but he was unable to win. It appeared that Hugh Charles was just a step ahead for this entire match. And then you saw, here it is. What a bear hug. What a bear hug submission by Hugh Charles. And then he finishes things off here with the World's Strongest Slam to end this matchup. And ladies and gentlemen, if he hits that at MPWF Halloween Havoc, we may have brand new MPWF Tag Team Champions. The Superstars brothers are going to have to go to the drawing board before Halloween Havoc. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, Hugh Charles celebrates with L.Mathematics. Will we see brand new Tag Team Champions? I don't know. But again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in this Sunday for Halloween Havoc. Make sure you tune in and watch Real Steel. Apparently that movie is really good according to Tyrese Jordan, ladies and gentlemen. But again, my name is DJ Johnny Feelgood, and I'll be signing out in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for my unprofessionalism of this show, but again, I promise you that I will be better than ever for Halloween Havoc. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in tomorrow night.